Kind words from both athletes there. It's time now to walk the walk. It's time for the final matchup of the night, the main event of this King of the Table 3, brought to you by Team Personal Record in association with Beard Struggle and the Millennium Place Barsha Heights. We're live from Strong Gym here in the heart of Dubai. We're live across the world thanks to our friends at KOTT.world. Time now to introduce the two gentlemen to the table. They call him Easy Money as the pride of Pennsylvania. A former world champion, a winner of countless, numerous international titles during his illustrious career. Considered by many around the world as one of the strongest ever to grace the table. A perennial contender for the #1 spot in the world. You can count on probably one hand the number of losses in the last 5 years of this man's career. He is a force of nature. Is he the strongest inside puller on the planet? He's a man that lets the pulling do the talking. Please welcome to Dubai, Dave Chaffee.
That's a good music. That's a good song you can pick, you know.
He's so chill.
He's super chill. Dave Chaffee is one of the most chill arm wrestlers you will ever see.
Oh, yeah.
But there's a fire in his eyes and he is ridiculously strong.
Yeah.
He is the gatekeeper and has been for so many years, and now he's taking on the young gun, if you can say that, in Alex Chaffee.
And his opponent here this evening is a true giant in every which way of the world. He is a Polish giant of the game, one of the biggest stories in the sport of arm wrestling in 2021. The most talked about super heavyweight around at the moment. A naturally gifted sportsman who is in a one-way ticket at the moment to the very top of this game. Not a loud personality, but he is explosive on the table. This, however, the biggest challenge of his career to date. From Poland, please welcome the giant, Alex Kurdecha.
Okay, that's more like it. Alex, again, super chill, super easygoing guy off the table. You get on table, you see intensity, you see the fire in his eyes. And true giant, representing Poland, originally from Ukraine.
He's a fucking man.
He is. He's Polish Viking, if that's even a thing.
Right.
Yeah. He doesn't need a boat on a river. He just puts it on his shoulder and runs with it.
Right. Just about 150 kilos.
Yeah. There's a lot of intensity there.
Yeah.
Again, 4 minutes, one down, left will be 32. And the man with the plan, the head referee, Bill Collins.
Bill Collins, still our referee, doing a really good job today, as in every event, together with his assistant, Machu. We're getting ready to set up for the round #1. So Dave Chaffee, without a doubt, he's been like the top 5 guy, like he said, for the past 10 years. And he's always in the rankings, very close to the top. Maybe sometimes can get there, but eventually, there's always a guy, and he's always the second guy. That's how I always have seen him. So when people think that, Dave, it's so hard to beat Dave. It's ridiculously hard to beat Dave. Former world champion, I think has won almost all the big tournaments on the planet, maybe except as Lodi. But you have Alex Kurdecha against him. Alex has no world titles, has won some tournaments, but really hasn't established his name. Kind of was thrown into the top 8 world.
Let's come back a little bit.
at start it didn't go as planned, but he rise out of it, and he's on an amazing winning streak right now. Versus Hermes, versus Tobias Sporong, versus Ryan Espy. And we know he's a true giant, and now this is the biggest test of his life.
Yeah.
This is the moment.
It's not center. Yeah, yeah. That way. That way. Not center. I don't see center.
Ooh, yeah. There's gonna be so much emotion. Like, I remember I was at the Arnold Classic and before this, Kurdecha, he's like, how you doing? You know, all those things. And then he goes on stage and he's arm wrestling Espy, and you just hear the roars.
Before the
like,
slip.
what the
He's
hell
got
is
one
going
foul.
on?
Very
Alex.
explosive.
Super
Very
Foul
explosive.
came before the slip. You got one foul.
Oh, look at that. Okay, so Alex got a foul.
You slipped, but your elbow came out before the slip.
So they don't get the straps this time.
Yeah. But he hit the hand, okay. He hit the hand for sure. He wants the top roll. That's a 99%.
gentlemen.
It's very hard. Like
That shoulder and look.
almost all the matches that Alex has had, like not almost, but all the matches he has had, he always has the hand. He always takes the top roll and the hand. It's
Foul.
very
It's
hard
two
to,
fouls.
to open him up. We really haven't seen that. You can hook him.
Alex
you can
just got
press
another
him.
foul.
Good dip.
Yeah. The nerves.
Yeah.
Like, this is the biggest match of your life. You know, you want to prove to yourself, to the world, where are you? You know, are you worthy to take on, you know, Devon Larratt's and Levon Saganishvili of this world?
Center's not there. Center's not there.
We get the center. Okay.
Now we're in the
Was it
straps.
good? Please say it's a strap. Okay. They're going to use the strap. I don't want to see no elbow fouls. I think that was a good, clean
You're
slip.
so far on the pocket.
I don't
from
need
over
to see
here,
a
so you need to
replay
come
on
back
that.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Because if I'm wrong, I don't want to know it.
Let me
Give
get
us the
the strap on
straps
first.
and let's see. It was good hit from both of them. Yeah. Dave Chaffee,
Thumbs down only.
I think 2010 he became WAF World Champion,
Yeah.
Low.
110 kilo class.
Low dip.
He's been into arm wrestling ever since, and been one of the toughest challenges for everyone. He has lost in the previous years to Devon, Mike, and Levon, and those are the only names.
Right.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
Sorry.
Yeah, on super matches. He lost to Travis Bagent in the tournament
let me get this
2017,
one
but in the super match format, you know, those are the only guys that
Hold it
he
a
has
bit
lost
closer,
to.
okay?
I got it.
More.
No moving. Let me get the strap
Okay.
on.
It's enough. No, it's enough.
I think with all this power, you know, you need,
Good.
especially in 6 rounds or 4 rounds, you need to
We're in the
win.
ref script,
The
gentlemen.
endurance is a
Everything
big
square up.
factor, and more we do these events, more guys will understand it. Because if you run out of endurance and you're a 2-0
moving.
ahead, you're done.
Alex, you got 2
You're
fouls, no
absolutely
moving.
done. Or you're 3-0 ahead, and you're losing.
Go!
endurance. Boom! Alex takes the hand top rope, but open top rope. Yes, we have seen this in the past.
Foul again.
Okay.
Oh.
Elbow foul, Alex. 1-0 Dave Chaffee, but it's good, looking very good for Alex.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, he lost a little bit more back pressure and a little bit of his pronator, and that's when he opened up. But Chaffee opened up as well. So if Alex keep attacking that hand can fold. And looking at this match, he is worthy. You know,
But look at that. So
Yeah.
it looks like Dave's hand went back, but he still pulled with his arm strength.
So
His side pressure.
Dave's hand opened, but he was pressing and rotating with his pronator,
Yeah.
and that's where you stay in with the
Right,
back pressure.
right,
So
right.
you're kind of trying to pull with your wrist, and that's pretty much what Dave did. And that's a lot of times you will see guys that have pretty much close power in the same position, and both of them lose the hand but keep the back pressure and the pronator, and whoever is more resilient there wins. We have seen Dave do this to Denis Steplenko. So Kurdecha is impressive.
Yeah, he is very impressive.
1-0.
He's actually a pretty technical guy too. Yeah, he and Larry got together, and he was much
Yeah.
more technical than I expected he was
Oh,
going to be. Very impressive.
He needed it. Like the first match, like he was pretty much thrown into the top 8 to face some of the best and most known arm wrestlers. They're doing it for 20 years. Super technical. Everyone is strong. Everyone's fast. And you have to find it. And like the strength doesn't matter when you cannot get going. And he kind of needed to develop that technical ability. He's really strong. He's really dedicated. Super nice as well.
Yeah. He is. He really is.
Yeah. He was supposed to face Vitaly Letin,
Yeah.
but because of the situation with the war in Ukraine, that match will not happen, at least for some time. So Dave was a late-minute substitute, but Dave, like I saw Dave's videos, him pulling with Todd Hutchings,
Yeah.
and we know how strong Todd is,
Yeah.
and Dave is Dave.
David just overpowered him.
Yeah.
But, Todd, I saw a little bit of light there. A couple times.
Yeah, but the thing is, we talk with Hutchings, and Hutchings said, like, when I go to practice with Dave, I don't want to practice, I want to beat him.
Right, yeah.
That's all I'm going to try to do is try to beat him.
Shoulders, shoulder day. No moving, gentlemen. No moving.
Round number 2.
Here we go.
Okay, good. Dave cannot hold on. There's a strap. Goes for a slip. Yeah. I like both guys. I want both of them to succeed. And it's for me, it's heartbreaking to see them face each other. Because I think Dave Chaffee is one of those guys that deserves more in the sport than he has. And the momentum that Alex has been on, it's you don't want to stop that momentum. As soon as it stops, you lose everything you have gained.
Yeah.
And I want to see it going. I want to see him get better, get stronger, and fight for that top position. After 11 and Devon match, whoever wins this, I think, is the next in line. I absolutely believe
I
it.
agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that it's pretty even match so far.
Yeah.
Seems pretty even.
Yeah. Yeah. You can see how, like, both of them are super focused. Like, really, no trash talking, nothing. Alex will say the center is not there.
You're right, yeah. But Alex is happy the buckle's not on his side this time.
No,
Yeah.
ref script, right? This was not.
It wasn't a ref script?
No.
Ref script?
No, it was a ref script, wasn't it?
I don't think so.
I don't think they're in a ref script.
No.
I can't remember.
Yeah, it was. No, it was. It was a ref script.
I guess it's ref script.
It is
I don't
now.
think it was.
Yeah, I didn't think it was either.
No moving, gentlemen.
Wow.
Way
Oh my
better,
God,
way
Dave.
better containment from Dave. But again,
He's going to get a foul.
both of those guys are open. Dave in a way better position.
Alex just
What
lifted
are
his
they gonna
elbow.
do?
Yeah.
Yeah, this would work in WF setup, but they're
Alex
giving
got 2 fouls.
2 fouls on
Yeah.
Alex. Yeah. I didn't think you cut me off. So, yeah, in WF rule set, you can always do this. You can lift your elbow off. You still have 1 foul. You get the foul, but you can get a restart from better position.
Right.
I don't know how it works here. Alex got 2 fouls.
Yeah, he could do that. Yeah,
do
he
that.
got his
Yeah.
first foul. It was running foul.
Gentlemen, let me get the strap.
Second foul was fixed foul.
Yeah. So,
So-
King of the Table is like, it wants the matches. Like, you can try a lot of things. You can, first of all, there's a lot of room for improvement for whatever what you're doing or finding the best strategy, as well as it for the matches to be longer.
Yeah.
You don't want it to end like super quickly without anyone trying anything. When
Right.
when there's nothing you can do, and they just like Hermes versus Wagner. When Hermes starts his movement, there's nothing Wagner could do, and that's done. So it makes sense.
That's what's nice about a 6-round format, because you do get to try different strategies.
Yeah.
If one's not working, then you try something else.
Yeah. Clearly, or you do the same thing just harder.
Right. That's true, too. Yeah.
Okay,
Wow.
and
Dave's strength is just.
Dave's strength is too much. Elbow foul on Dave.
Oh.
Elbow foul on Dave. Okay. I kind of have a feeling that because he's such a powerhouse, that his endurance will not be there at the end. But I don't know that.
Yeah.
You know, I really don't know. I would say longer this goes, more it favors Alex. But maybe I'm just talking out of my ass. You know, you really don't know.
Yeah.
Think about chocolate.
2-1, Dave Chaffee, Alex Kurdecha. 2 fouls to 1 foul. That's the
fouls to
result.
1 foul,
Sorry,
yeah.
guys. Yeah. So still round number 2. Both guys are pretty evenly matched, and you can see where I think we're 10-15 minutes in, and it's still round number 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, this shows the stakes, the focus, and how close it is.
Open.
So can I ask you to do like you previously do, a little bit in my side, the strap, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, like this. Thank you.
Bill's very good with that, actually.
Yeah,
Setting the strap as fair as possible.
Yeah,
Making sure he's not over your knuckles. And,
he always moves it back to closer to your wrist
yeah.
because you don't want to be closer to your knuckles because then it's dragging you down.
Right.
And yeah, Bill's doing
hand got
a really
close
good job.
first?
I love when he was refereeing my match, and
It was Alex.
I don't see anyone having
Yeah, open back up. Let me get
any
you tighter
problems
right here.
with him. Maybe except
Yeah, Alex.
Okay.
but that's part of arm wrestling.
That's right.
You know, you have to fight for everything you want to get.
Foul.
That's right.
You have to fight if you're
You got
if
2
you're not
fouls,
ready to
you got
fight.
2 fouls.
So they each have 2 fouls
So
now.
each of them have 2 fouls. I guess we have missed that. Dave Chaffee has 2 fouls, and Alex Kurdecha has 2 fouls also. So they have to change the scoreboard. Go! Start,
Wow, that was
and Dave
power.
Chaffee just eats it. Strap was on his hand, and still nothing. 2-0. Dave Chaffee in lead and in control. Yeah, we can see him being so fired up.
I was like, yeah.
Good hit from Dave.
That, yeah.
Gets the hand control. Yeah, we can see Alex has lost the control of the wrist. He
Yeah,
has
he has.
lost the control.
You know, and
of the
what's
wrist.
interesting is that he dominated Hermes' wrist. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah,
And Hermes has a strong wrist.
yeah.
It's incredible.
And Dave hasn't been known of the guy that can control you,
Right.
You know, but they both kind of hit. You know, it's not like both of these guys are so strong that the energy expenditure is so high, and whoever has that little edge will always come on top, and who recovers a little bit faster, all those things. So when you go in a tournament and 2 super heavyweights meet each other and they have a grueling match, everyone in the lighter classes, they are so happy because in overalls both of them going to be dead.
Yeah, right.
So we have seen this so many times, like when Dave met Denis Siplenko, both of them met in a class, and they just drain each other. There's nothing left for the overall.
Time!
So you have to be smart. When
Alex.
someone is close to you,
Dave.
you know, depends on what you want to win. What you
Yeah.
want to win. And then I remember in Zloty tours, like Dennis and Andre, they would talk like, okay, I will let you win the left, you will let me win the right, and then in overall we fight for real. You know, because if they meet there and they just kill each other,
Yeah.
you know, some 70-kilo guy comes and wins it all.
It's true. I've seen it happen.
Yeah.
It'd come off his
And you
knuckle
don't
a
want
little
lightweights to win.
bit. Okay, Alex, come down off
Shout
his
out to
knuckle.
Yadis.
Right? Yeah. Giannis.
And where's mine?
We go for the round number 3. Dave Chaffee, Alex Kurdecha.
Okay, here's the center, guys. Come over this
Dave
way.
Chaffee
Center.
looking in good
Alex, gotta
control.
come back.
Alex
Center.
gave a good fight,
More.
but looks
Center.
like he's losing power. Let's see what he
It looks
has.
like it. Yeah, I agree.
Turn
Yeah,
forward,
let's
gentlemen.
see what he has left for round number 3.
Go!
He's still got something there.
Still got something there. Yeah. It wasn't like any of those. Sometimes you will see the guy will go under or over,
Right.
and then you can kind of figure out whose hand is opening up more. And it was pretty even.
That was even,
you know.
yeah. It just seems like Dave Chaffee has the arm power
Thumbs down.
Oh yeah,
over Alex.
yeah. Dave Chaffee has power almost over
As well as I can go.
anyone.
Yeah, he's unbelievable.
Yeah, there's the list of the guys that we would consider stronger than Dave is again on one arm's fingers. And
Levon.
yeah, it would be Levon, pretty much. Yeah, I would say Levon at this
All right.
point. I would say Levon. You know, maybe in shape Denis Siplenko, but you know.
Let me get the strap on, gentlemen. We're not in a referee's grip either.
I hope we do see Dennis come back somewhere. Yeah, sometime.
Okay, I will.
Personal opinion, I don't think he should. I
Done.
think he needs to take a
Done.
date. I think he's done. Yeah, I know he wants. I know, you know this.
Yeah, I need to see the
you
top
cannot
down
give up
number,
arm
okay?
wrestling. You
No,
want to
it's
come
hard
back.
to.
You always want to come back. I would better to
Okay,
see
center.
him healthy.
Look at
and,
gentlemen,
you
it's
know,
gotta come
happy.
center.
But,
Alex, got to come back.
Yeah.
Center. More.
Come on, Dave. Dave's getting
Off his knuckle.
Imagine if Bill
Shoulder
Collins
Alex.
was just as big as they are.
Oh
He
yeah.
just
yeah.
Thor
Center.
refereeing this match.
Right.
Center.
Go!
And
wow.
straight to the pin pad. Dave Chaffee 3-0 Alex Kurdecha.
Too
Dave
much power.
Chaffee
Look at that, double
3
biceps.
rounds to 0. So much power. Yeah, it was close, but then it drained out. It was pretty similar to what we saw with Levin and Vitali in top 8 final.
Yeah.
It looked really close on the first round, and then because you lose so much power and you put so much energy into it, you know, you just cannot come back and you cannot recover from it. But yeah, I 100% believe Alex is worthy. He just needs time.
Yeah.
I think he just needs time. He's still super young and super fresh, and he has been thrown into this world with the best of the best. And we know what kind of killers like Hermes Gasparini is, or Tobias Sporong, or whoever, or Ryan Espy. You know,
Yeah.
you look at that match and you thought that, well, Ryan's going to dominate the left arm. You know, didn't go that
Didn't
way.
happen. Didn't happen.
Yeah.
3-0.
So, for Alex, he always goes for the top roll. It's very hard to.
Center.
So for
Center.
I don't know
Alex
if
gotta
he
come
can
back a
even
little
change the strategy. Maybe he can hit the deep hook, but I've never seen Alex like going for the straight hook. So I don't think.
Shoulder.
Even if he has it in his
we're gonna do this,
arsenal, I've
Referee's
never
grip.
seen him use it. Maybe he can try a little more defensive style of top roll, not go straight to the pin pad, but kind of go on side.
Go, gentlemen.
And maybe trying to catch the hand
Elbows
on
down.
outside and try to
And the
kind
referee's
of
grip.
bring Dave here. But the Dave has
Back
so
to
much
out.
power that he can just press you down from that position.
Shoulders, both you
But
guys,
again,
square shoulders.
it's something to try. You know, again, if they just take a grip and they slip
Don't bring
straight
that
from
shoulder
it,
in.
what's the point?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, what's the point?
We're going to do the same thing over and over.
Yeah, you do the
Dave's
same
gonna
thing
come
over
back.
and over. Yeah,
Go!
Yeah, here we go. Yeah.
yeah. Just walk onto the table and just like, stop.
If you were in Alex's corner, what would you tell him to do right now?
Back up. Let me get the strap on.
I would say try defensive style top roll, kind of going outside more than going straight back.
down
So
only.
So basically the same strategy.
yeah,
with their flank.
because maybe his hand will open up. Maybe he will have the hand gone.
Okay.
He wants to stay away, and he wants to be higher. The thing that Dave did perfectly, Dave kept rising. Dave, even when he lost a hand, he was rising. He was getting the higher position, and that's where, you know, there's a lot of side pressure there. To counterattack that, you need to bring him out of the shoulder and of the center.
On the ref script, guys. Okay, open up.
He can even not think about the hand, just think about the rotator, just kind of doing this, even if the hand opens, but just go as far outside as possible. Just try to hit it there. But let's see. Round number 4.
Go!
No.
Oh, it's too much. 4-0. Dave Chaffee wins.
You guys got 2 more matches. Did you want to pull them?
A little bit more. I want to try something.
Oh, they're going to pull more.
They're going to pull more.
Going to
It's
round
good.
5.
Alex, I think it's great for Alex. He needs to figure out what he can do. When they meet next time in World of Arm Wrestling, you will meet your opponents multiple times, like Gabriella and Sarah, like 4 times in the super matches, you know. And both of them are in the same weight class. Tournament arm wrestling hasn't really been a thing for quite some time, but if it comes back, both of those guys will be in the same class for sure. So more data you can get, better it is for you.
Yeah. Just seems like Dave just rolled over his hand there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dave is looking really good technically. I gave him we gave him so much shit after his 11 match,
Right.
because he has the curse of power. Like from day one, he was so ridiculously strong, and then when you see him practice, he's like the guys that like Todzilla comes, and Todzilla is, you know, somewhere at the top at 110 kilo class on the planet, like right there, number 2, number 3, somewhere there, or number 1, and he cannot do anything. So imagine like these classical training partners, they're not world champs, they're not right there. So it's very hard to develop technically when you are just that ridiculously strong. I feel we have seen Dave improving.
Center.
We have seen Dave thinking more about this.
Guys, help me
and
out.
I'm very happy
There's the
about
center
it.
line right here. Back. Shoulder.
Yeah.
Alex, shoulder in.
Dave's looking really comfortable.
No pulling yet.
Go! And without the straps. Wow. Dave Chaffee. Dave Chaffee. Yeah, Dave is having the best day. He's like, yes, this is great.
This is a good day
You
for
know,
him for sure.
it's killing the streak is almost always good.
Yeah.
I'm sad about Alex, but again, like I said, I think Alex will be there on the top. He just needs time. He has all the tools. The frame is there. The dedication is there. You know, I don't know how much of his mind has been in this match.
That's true.
Yeah.
You know, you have to say he's sad about this war, you know.
Oh,
It's really taken over.
Like, yeah, it hits so hard to his heart. You know, his family is still there.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
right there in Kiev. So it's ridiculous.
Very,
Okay, gentlemen, let's
very
get on.
tough.
But he's a tough guy, and you know, Dave Chaffee is an absolute legend of World of Arm Wrestling, and this is a good match.
It's a great match.
Yeah, great match. Yeah.
Here's the center right here.
Result
You guys do
doesn't
it for
show
me.
what
Alex
it
got
showed
back
us.
up. Okay. Shoulders. Dave, shoulder. Center. Go on, center. Help me out. Come back. Shoulder.
Imagine Thor doing that.
Oh, yeah, right.
Come back. Come to the center.
Go!
Dave is the sweetest guy
Dave's a
ever.
great
It's
guy.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
5-1. Dave Chaffee, Alex Kurdecha. What a great match.
Thank you, bro.
Awesome.
Does he have a rock star tattoo there? Is
it looked like it? Yeah.
Yeah. Have to ask him about it.
Yes.
Dave Chaffee, your winner today, shows why he has been at the top of the world rankings forever. You know.
Yeah.
So the first match of the day, Khaled versus Larry. Khaled shocked me, you know,
Yeah,
drained and stayed really, really fresh. Yeah. Yeah. Khaled looked really good. He has like that natural gift of just moving in arm wrestling. Yeah. Gabby and Sarah, what a match that was. Sarah came so close. She came so close.
She just needed to win one match to kind of turn it, you know?
Yeah, and it would have been way better, you know. I'm happy that Gabby won. I'm sad that Sarah lost, but and that would be the same thing if the roles were reversed.
Yeah.
Both of them great representatives of female arm wrestling. So much power, so much technicality. There was so many things in this match going around. So we're very, very happy. Look at that. Yeah, they just needed one more round. Hermes and Wagner. Hermes showed that his left is not... It's not just for holding on to the arm wrestling peg. He can arm wrestle with it too, on the highest level possible. Wagner Bortolato, we saw him come back in one round and give his all and get that earthquake going. And of course, the main event: Dave Chaffee and Alex Kurdecha. What a great match that was. Dave showed why he is known as the one of the strongest of all time. Dave Chaffee coming back, coming to the Dubai first time, coming back from back-to-back losses and just dominating this match. Awesome win, great effort. 5-1 goes to Dave. Alex Kurdecha, the young guy that's coming up.
Well, that brings to a conclusion what has been an extraordinary King of the Table 3. Let's talk to these two warriors of the table. First and foremost, let's get a word with the runner-up on this occasion. Alex, we mentioned at the beginning it was a big ask for you against a quality opponent. What went wrong for you this evening?
I just want to say thank you to who watched us. Thank you, all the viewers. All my respect to Dave. He showed the best shape, pure power. He's really best today. So all my respect to you, Dave, today.
Well done to you, Alex. Congratulations. Absolute gentleman to the end. Have you enjoyed your Dubai trip?
Yeah, it's great thing to go poke here. Now I'm more motivated. All of my friends know that when I'm motivated, I'm trained even harder. So I will come back stronger, definitely.
Coming back stronger, as you say. And what's next for you, Alex, on your journey to the top of the game at the moment? More hard training throughout the rest of this year?
Yeah, I will be training even harder. So also to revenge for Dave and all the other guys. We have like a lot of strong guys, and I want to pull more now. So to be on the wave. Now I'm on the motivation wave, so I'm keeping.
You're a true gentleman, a true giant. Safe journey back to Poland as well. Alex, bless you. Thanks very much indeed for joining us in Dubai.
Thank you all who watched us. It was amazing experience, and love our wrestling, guys. Keep with us.
Well done to you. Well done, Alex. Safe journey back there. Runner-up on this occasion, but it is the easy money who does exactly what the lyrics said. He won't back down, he stands his ground, and he's done it yet again. Dave, congratulations.
Thank you. It definitely wasn't easy money. Alex is an awesome competitor. I'm sure he already wants to schedule a rematch, would be my guess. look at this guy. He's a monster. I have nothing but respect for him. And Dubai's been awesome. Hopefully I get invited back sometime. It's been great here.
He mentioned your strength there and just the fact that bringing all those years of experience to the table as well. What do you think clicked for you tonight? What did you do right to see you win this one?
I think I just had a little bit more endurance. I could tell we both got tired after the second match. I just had this much more, and I'm lucky to come out on top.
Feeling on top of your game at the moment? Looking forward to the rest of this year?
I feel good right now. It's glad to be back, and I'm looking forward to my next challenge.
And in terms of that next challenge, can you give us any indicators at this stage?
Right now I have a match in May in Turkey. That's my next match, so I have to get ready pretty quick, so about 6 weeks or something like that. So
6 weeks of regrouping there. And what about this Dubai experience as well? Arm wrestling here in Dubai in a big way. A lot of sponsors have come on board. Have you enjoyed the experience?
It's been incredible. Core Sports has done a great job with King of the Table. They took care of us. Great hotel, great hospitality, and I'm just glad to be here. It's been an amazing experience.
And Dave, you just keep letting the pulling do the talking, do you? Is that your motto in life?
That's the name of the game.
Good on you, Dave. Congratulations, champion on this occasion. Put your hands together for these two champions of the game, Alex and Dave. Big thank you to each and every one of you for tuning in around the world. That concludes King of the Table 3. Thanks to all the guests down here in Dubai. Thanks to all of our sponsors. Of course, Team Personal Record for bringing this one to you in association with Beer Struggle, Millennium Place Barsha Heights, live from the Strong Gym here in Dubai, and brought to you courtesy of CoreSports.world. We'll see you